Om, 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryangaravavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Thus, may we make it a sincere, regular habit of remembering the all giving Ishvara and his expression called as Guru. It's a very, very healthy one. So, having saluted them before our Mandukya Upanishad, like every day, in today also, Shakti series, as I said, some 10 days. In this series, we'll talk spiritual aspects only. Yesterday we saw in the Shakti series, Jagat Mithyatva Avagahana Shakti, the power gained from the knowledge that the world is not so real to be bound. Today, in continuation of that, our second Mahavakya in our class, which we regularly talk about, is the second power, the other Shakti. What is that? Naaham Dehosmi Jnana Shakti, Avagahana Shakti. The power which we generate by clearly understanding and accepting that this Deha I am not. And it looks to be, so boring or heavy and not liked or irrelevant. You may have all these feelings, you are allowed, but you also must understand something from this side that this is the only true, ultimate, correct knowledge or understanding, whether you accept or not. Second is what? Avoiding to this knowledge alone is the way technique to get out of all the pains, all the sorrows, all the bondages, all the miseries, all the fears. There's no other way. Because every of the pain, every of the dukkha, every of the struggle is based from the notion that Dehosmi. And all our struggles, miseries happen from morning till night. In sleep, they are not there. In the dream, something else. Then where from the morning starting, where the till evening, how the daytime is happening to us, only one basis that I am Dehaha, Aham Dehosmi. From Aham Dehosmi only, everything else is coming. Every problem, every dukkha, ityadi. And it is not reality, it is a notion. That we have to break. That's what the knowledge. Many Shastras spoke in many ways about this topic very exhaustively. Now, all those we may not see, but 4, 5, 6 salient points we try to gather. Whatever we remember at this moment, as is given to us by various masters and gurus. And then the truth of each of them, let us understand as well as accept it. Mhm. So we may be a bit click or we may can divide this topic into 4 subtopics. Say first one, what is Deha? Let us be clear. Then why this Deha is given? Let us do that also little inquiry. Third, how we get bound by Deha. Fourth one, how to get out of Deha Tadatmya with the Jnanam so that we are freed from all miseries. Is it not? Imagine karo ek baar Deha Tadat छूट गया. It will be like you're freed from the jail only. है ना, पंछी को पिंजरे से छोड़ दो तो पूरे आकाश में उड़ेगा ना वो. What is the size of पिंजरा in which it is bound? बहुत छोटा है. But what is the height of the expanse of the space in which it can fly? So to me, the one inside it, bound by this, you kick it out, the entire world is yours in terms of identification and experience. These are all highly Vedantic. That much will not discuss, little. So, what is Deha and why is Deha given to us and how it gets a cause for our bondage? Then, why, how to get out of it? 4 topics. So first and foremost question is, what is Deha? Such a direct answer. Direct answer is what? Deha has got all these parts. You can see Deha. All these parts. The assembly of these parts is called as Deha. The definition of Deha is Diha Upachaye. Bringing together of all the parts is called Deha. It's an assembly of so many avayavas. Outer as well as inner. What is Deha? We are explaining. Second is what? What is Deha? What it is containing. What it is can be objective, huh? Nothing to be worried about. Just for some time give that type of attention where objectively we are trying to understand. This understanding itself will help us for the fourth point, that how to get out of identity. Second is, as said in all our books, even physicists and everybody believe that within these parts the contents are these seven items: Majja, Asti, Meda, Pala, Rakta, Charma, Tvak. These are the seven things: the outer skin, the inner skin, the flesh, the bones, the bone marrow, and the blood. The, these are the seven items: Majja, bone marrow, Asti, the bones, Meda, the the fats, Pala, all the nerves, etc. Rakta, the blood. Skin is outer skin, Rakta Charma. Twaga, the inner skin. Charma, inner, outer and inner. The two layers. These are the seven things. Every body of every being. समझ रहे हैं ना? Except the trees, etc. Birds, animals, and human, सब में यही होते हैं. Now, when you analyze it, at that time only little we can objectify it, which we have never done. That's the cause of all problem, which we'll touch little bit. Now, where from it came this Deha? एक बात तो अब शंकर भगवान तो माता पित्रोर्मलोद्भूतम मलमांसमयम बभु त्यक्त्वा चांडालवत दूरम ब्रह्मी भूय सुखी भवा. He तो talks in a big way like that. Hundreds of shlokas that can be quoted, but it has come nothing from the earth only. All the parts are made by seven items. All these seven items have come from the earth through all the variety of the minerals or proteins or vitamins. सबका बेस तो अल्टीमेटली देह ही है, the भूमि ही है ना. Little water content from the water is there. Heat content comes from the heat of the atmosphere. Space is of the space it is occupied. पंच महाभूतों से बना है. Is it not? Mainly the major chunk is earth, all other elements. Major looking thing. If you go into that, 70% is water only. That's okay. So make it simple thing. If Pancha Mahabhuta, Sapta Dhatu, and so many Anga Pratyanga, with that is this Stula Deha made. That's it. Everybody's. There's nothing special about any Deha. To be beautiful or ugly, to be long or tall or short or kuch nahi. That's all each individuals again. Prarabdha. But first of all, what is Deha is only this. Where from it came, कहाँ जाएगा वो? Nobody can hold anybody. Everybody will go back from where it came. So let us understand objectively. It is true. Then by understanding it only, as we were objectifying it, the inevitability of it is understood. Then our fears go away because our clinging attachments get reduced. This is what is there. Same time, the limitation of it also. इसके ऊपर काल का प्रभाव है, वातावरण का प्रभाव है, प्रारब्ध का प्रभाव है, हमारे कंट्रोल में रहेगा नहीं है, एक दिन खत्म हो जाएगा. These are all the things about the देह, स्थूल देह. So Pancha Mahabhuta, Sapta Dhatu, and then Anga, Pratyanga are the Stula Deha. That's it. What is Deha is only this much. Second question. Why is Deha given? But the question when it is asked why is Deva given, immediately inherently there is an answer that it is given to someone. Therefore, the given thing and the one who has given this and the thing which is given, they are different. So I am given this Deha. So Deha is my property possession. And it is given for one reason because we deserve it, prarabdha and all that, I'll not explain. But why it is given is it is a hutment. Only hutment. What is a house? The place where I stay. What's a hotel? Where I stay. Car where I sit and travel. So house cannot be car, car cannot be the house. But in the check of body, in the exam, both body is a car also because इसी में बैठकर you the inner jiva go wherever you want. And it is a house also staying here only you go through all your comforts. So it is called the hutment for me, my place to stay. By listening to this itself, I am different from it. It is owned by me. These things should start happening. Consequently, the other wrong notions regarding the Deha should go away. As the Dehas, these wrong notions go away, the 90% of Dukkha problems go away because it all starts from that only. So it is given because Prarabdha and it is a hutment for us to stay for a particular period of time, not beyond a time. Every day. Now, interesting point, which is very useful. Huh? It is not first time that we are given Deha. And it is not the last time also. In the past, variety were given to us. Maybe in human only in a better things, mediocre things, same like this, worse than this. Maybe the different animals. It goes on. And in the future also, depending on our own prarabdha and all, we get different. This knowledge is important for us for the readiness to accept and get into that and do whatever is required. It's an information. And by this, if we can put our efforts, we can even deserve the better equipments also. Dehadi. That's a by the way understanding. So, by saying that it is made of the parts, by saying that it has got seven contents, by saying that they are coming from Panchamahabhuta, by saying that they are given to me, the main topic we are understanding. It is given to me, but it is not me. Naaham Dehosmi. Shakti slowly we are gaining it. Deham is given to me, but Naaham Deha. Then, why the Deha is given is only two things. One is Dharma Sadhanam. Second is Moksha Sadhanam. For moksha, deha tadatva has to be given up. But then, being in the deha only, we can do sadhana, that is manusha deha, mainly. And dharma sadhana is whatever varna ashrama we belong to, according to that, whatever dharma are there, only to do that, the deha is given. What is deha, how it is given to us, why it is given to us, and what we have to do having being in that. Then why the bondage comes? Because of the ignorance. That we become so identified with that that we think only this we are. And this we are is the one which is giving all, what do you say, bondage of not getting subtler happinesses and all the dukkha belonging to the Deha Adi. And every of the ones, especially in this Kali Yuga Kala, sometimes we become emotionally identified. That also again for the Deha only. Other than that, 24 hours we are Deha. Think for the entire. And that is called as bondage. Aham Dehosmi is why bondage? Because देह का जो काला आदि परिमिति है उससे मैं तादात्म्य हूँ उसमें वो मेरे को बांधता है सेकंड इज वन दिस देह सब्जेक्ट टू द टाइम keeps on getting changed through variety of diseases, all these comforts or inabilities, all of them appear to be mine because I'm identifying. So that gives dukkha. That dukkha is bondage. So dehoham therefore is a bondage. So Nahan Dehoham actually is the liberation. Every understanding is gained in spirituality. But if this knowledge has not come to us and if we have not abided in this knowledge, the fear of death, the fear of old age, the fear of diseases, they can never go away. And that's so painful. And you and I, being in the spiritual path, as early as possible, have to develop the detachment with this deha and establish in it Naham Dehosmi. It is given to me, and when I am in that, I will fulfill dharma. Once that is done, I will utilize it for the sadhana. When the time of it being given up comes, I am happy, ready to receive. If that you don't achieve as early as possible, we will have such a pathetically miserable old age or even young age also whenever some problems come to deha. Or for the sake of deha, bhoga, sukha, we end up in doing so many papa which will put us in a variety of future sufferings. So, to know our essential nature also, Dehosmi is an objection or bondage, and to go through the dukkha of all deha going on, all that are happening to deha, that dukkha becomes mine also because of dehosmi, and every adharma papa I do because I am dehosmi. So the spirituality is gone. In the present, I am suffering the limitation of body. For the future also, by through deha, whatever the dushkarma I do, I go into variety of through deha means because deha tadatmya, whatever papa I do, that is going to make me miserable only in future lives. Therefore, for all the three things, if the future should be better and the body should be healthy and it should not become a cause of limitations to us, and spiritually it should never bind me. ये तीनों हमको पाना है. Only one thing is Naaham Dehosmi Jnanam. That is the Shakti. And variety of logics that are given in the Shastra. The Drashta Darshana Viveka is the best. Drashta and Drashya Viveka is the best one which we have to entertain. What is the Drushta Drushya Viveka? The seen is never the seer. Drushya can never be Drashta. What is Drishyam? The tree, the mountains. I am the Drashta, but tree and mountain I am not. Is it not? I am the seer, Baba. Now apply the same principle. Are you the Drashta of your Deha or not? Yeah. So it is Drishya. Then how can you be that? That principle continuously when it is entertained, then that millions of lives से जो हम देह उसमें कहने के कारण जो पकड़ा हुआ है, जो attachment, जो whatever you can the lock, it slowly gets opened. Is it not? When you don't clean your house or kitchen or washroom, so much of dirt, then you have to apply a variety of liquids and ragada, then it goes. In the same way, from so many janma, we lived dehoham only bhava. Dehosmi. That has become so thick a bondage. So to that extent, through this Drugdrisha Ityadi Viveka, when we go on experimenting every day, contemplating every day, then after some lives slowly, Nahan Dehosmi is the bhava which comes. Then all the birth and death and disease and old age and disease, all of them will not touch me. I can be only a witness. Can there be better freedom than this while living in the world? The next one is only to discover your own essential self. And when I take I myself as Deha, I look at everyone only as Deha. Then through the Deha Dadatmya Drushti, all Manovikara of Kama Krodhadi come. Then Deha Dadatmya leads to laziness, leads to all the activities done only for Deha. Then you will never do the subtler punyas and subtler services, subtler spiritual sadhanas. Therefore, use all techniques given, all techniques understood. And final arrival is what? Naham Dehosmi Jnanam. As pakka deep we become in that, to that an extent, we can see the freedom in us. Else, intellectually, all Vedanta understood, but Dehosmi is not left, no. Naham Dehosmi is not gained. He will also go through all pain and suffering and fears. Most important fear. मैं मरूंगा तुम मरेगा ही नहीं कब. You are a jiva, not deha. For this Jiva you, so many dehas are given and taken away. And ये पहली बार नहीं है मरना एज ए देह, सो मेनी टाइम्स, एंड फॉर एज एन आत्मा कभी भी मरने का अनुभव है ही नहीं है. So this looks to be little too heavy spiritual, but tell me, if other than this, how can we embark on spiritual heights? Then what is the other technique by which we can at least reduce our dukkha and pain when we go through variety of diseases and all? And what is the way to get detached from the things and beings around, unless this one, other than this thought? This is actually truth. नान देहोस्मि, हम जीव हाँ, मैं जीव हूँ, इस देह में हूँ बस. एंड निद्रा में, स्वप्न में तो ये देह को छोड़कर दूसरा देह लेते हैं. और निद्रा में तो कोई भी देह होता ही नहीं, स्टिल वी आर देयर. All these logics which we were taught in Mandukya Upanishad substantiate this understanding that it is given to me, that it is not me. Naaham Dehosmi is a Maha Ati Mukhya Jnana Shakti. You learn it, you teach the children and all that. See, to get detachment from the Deha and to come out of the papa done for the sake of body, through the body, and getting all miseries, go to these hospitals. Go to those different wards where people are suffering so much. Every suffering is for two reasons. One is Dehatadhatma, second, earlier with Dehatadhatma, the papas are done. That's how you see them. Yesterday I went to the 10-storied huge hospital. Oh, very costly also. And I was in ICCU, intensive critical coronary care unit. Coronary नहीं है वो वाला. I was watching people, all of them. डर लगा मुझे तो पहले. Each one, बाप रे, terrible. All that Dehosmi and did all Baba, then Deha is giving dukkha. Even now the knowledge is not there. The Nahan Dehosmi, therefore that suffering is my suffering. डरने की बात थी वो. बाप रे बाप रे. Actually, live life such a beautiful way, Punyadi say, a healthy body, energetic body, long life, and doing all sadhana, and one day suddenly disappear. ये क्या सफरिंग है? हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट होना, दिन भर एक पेट दर्द, कमर में दर्द, नालायक. दैट उसका रीजन अलग है. द रॉन्ग फूड, नो एक्सरसाइज. दैट सब्जेक्ट आई एम नॉट गोइंग इन. But what a pathetic thing. And spirituals are तो कर ही नहीं पाते when you identify with the body and body is having all the ailments. Slowly learn this art. Unless a very severe disease are there, don't give up sadhana. I do it every day, some problem. That's a funny prarabdha I go through. पता नहीं क्या क्या बहुत पाप किया होगा. There's no doubt only. Nothing wrong to accept it so that we are wise at least for future. That every day something aches only. Every day. But no, I can't give up my upasana, japa, dhyana, swadhyaya classes. So we are going through prarabdha, at the same time putting our effort in sadhana. Little problems, don't give up sadhana. Pray to the Lord, get detached. And when you are healthy, detach from the deha through the drashta bhava, sakshi bhava and all. And apply it whenever the problems come, then the pain will reduce. Totally you may not do, but little at least. If others suffer 100%, we suffer maybe 60, 70. 30 तो कम हो जाएगा ना. But with all this knowledge, even if I am put on a bed, first place, I know it. There was given, and I did best with it, whatever I could do. Some mistakes also happened. Never mind, the Lord will protect, bless me. Now this is a time for it to be given up. Ready. देखो इस नॉलेज से जो निर्भयता आती है, जिससे फिर मेडिसिन भी काम करेगा बाद में, और किसी के दूसरे सांत्वना से नहीं होगा. अदर थिंग्स कि तुम ठीक हो जाओगे, ये सब ए वेरी लो लेवल ऑफ कंसोलेशंस. But the highest level is inner only. When I know it's given to me, it is used or misused, abused, now it is going away. Let it go. Why should I worry? I'll get another. So Nahan Dehosmi Jnana appears to be foreign, non-local, but it is the most local and personal knowledge we have to gain as immediately as possible. From here only all the dharma, seva, every one of them will come, sadhanas. Then various many positive aspects also are there. Human body is the most sophisticated one. Through this, all yogas can be done, all sciences can be learned, all the arts can be performed. Human में ही होगा, हाथी गाधे में सब नहीं हो सकते. They cannot be big dancers like us. It's a lot of difficulty. One step you can teach it. That's it. Everything is possible only human. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha, four purusharthas are fully fulfilled only in human life. मुख्य रूप से धर्म एंड मोक्ष. Maybe artha kama you may get better one in swarga, but all the swarga will come to you only when you do punya in human deha. No, it's a mixture of all thoughts, little spiritual thoughts, purana thoughts, and our own daily utilization thoughts. सब मिलाकर subject है. Finally, what sought to be sorted out is a great power. That power born out of the wisdom. The wisdom is Naaham Dehosmi, and make it very, very, very deeper. A lot of topics, techniques are there, all the sadhanas are there. Each one of them, I cannot talk about it. Two, three, I'll tell you. Slowly discover the mind in yourself and discover the owner of the mind called Jiva in yourself and start living at his level, that level. Aham Devasmi will go away. Second, as I said, go to those hospitals. That's how the topic came and look the people suffering. Then slowly Dehatma goes away. Third is, as a jiva, it is given to me. Fourth is, Meda Panchamaham. These are the variety of thoughts with which Aham Dehosmi will be reduced. Sakshi. And which are the places Dehatatma grows, avoid them. So, Bhojanam, Nidra, okay, in the too much of catering to body like makeup, June cup and all, Swamindriya Bhogas. These are the four places mainly where Dehatatma is very strong. So those things when we do while doing the Lord's name लेते हुए ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे उसमें then तादात्म्य हो जाए. And one of the big idea is the deha is only for serving others. Shariravadam kalu dharma sadhanam punya sadhanam. Keep on serving, thus get out of deha. But come to a feeling very deeply, strongly, I am very much using it, I am very much in this. But neither this is mine, nor this is going to be permanent. One day this has to go away. I'll have to live. Be prepared for it. Prepared. This looks to be very funny jnanam, but this is the most important one. All this is said for the reason, as I said, we should not suffer the sufferings of Deha. There is a chance for us with this wisdom to take it little lesser seriously, to suffer less. And the higher wisdom is what? Even beyond Aham Jihosmi, when you discover your own self inside, you don't even see Deha, its diseases, कुछ भी नहीं दिखेगा. वो तो ज्ञानी का लक्षण है. So that we'll discuss day after tomorrow. So today is Nahan Dehosmi Jnana Avagahana Shakti. The power to come out of all dukkha with the knowledge that this body is not me. And the other people also stop looking from Deha Drishti, start looking from the Jiva in that Deha. Then all the Raga Dvesha which appear because of the Deha Darshanam, that goes away. Look at Jiva, is good and bad qualities. Accordingly, you be a friend or not, then you will also rise above. That is also another technique to rise above Deha. When I see as myself as Deha, I look at others as Deha. So too, when I look at others as Deha, then my Deha Tadatma grows. When I see myself as Jiva, I start looking at everyone as Jiva. Or when I look at others as Jivas, I'll see myself as Jiva, not the Deha. That is a freedom. And so many were given earlier. बातें भी बहुत दिए जाएंगे. A positive aspect is so sophisticated, useful. The negative aspect is what of this? With so many diseases, limitations. What a funny one. दोनों जो दवा जिस समय चाहिए वो यूज करना. Do punya, covet the better body. Is it not? And while doing so, I hate this one. Like I hate. What a useless height it. Why I'm not 6 feet? मैं पतला दुबला, I should be really 80 chest with so much of weight होना चाहिए था. When I do this, I'll get detachment from this. Neither body fit for any knowledge, any dancing, and any running, any sprint, any of the sports. बेकार है. If you talk gunagana of the deha, because you can do gunagana also. See, I'm not so tall like other, therefore कुछ नीचे गिरता है तो सबसे पहले मैं ले सकता हूँ. And very very thin, therefore मैं मर भी जाऊँ तो लोग easily ले जा सकते हैं, कहीं भी घुस सकता हूँ. If these positive things if you think about, then tadatmya will grow. We should see only dosha drishti. Is it not? दोष दृष्टि से डिटैचमेंट होता है. गुण दृष्टि करो तो all attachments will grow. And every day 10 minutes. This is a meditation we should do. Like we look at other deha, let us look at this deha also objectively. 10 minutes exercise. If one day it clicks to you, you have won the game only. Then the very peculiar experience will come. That we are in the body, that is the experience which is there now to us. At that level, an experience will come where the body is in me. I am the container, it is the content. At that time, we have gone to the mana level. We have transcended from Dehosmi to Jivosmi. Jiva means mind. That's a great achievement. In the beginning, it is frightening. But as you get into the habit of it, and it gives more joy and freedom. All the deha related things, you just go through without any suffering, without any complaint, because you are attending at the higher level. Like any patriotic person. Aham Desha Bhakta. The Desha Bhakta is not Deha. It is Jiva inside. Therefore, he is ready to give up the Deha for the Desha. And all of us are Deha Bhakta, therefore we destroy the Desha. For the sake of Deha. देखो फर्क दोनों में. So Naaham Dehosmi iti Shakti. Jnana Shakti. Yesterday, we saw Jagat Mithya iti Jnana Shakti. Like that, 4 we will see. Then an interesting topic will come from after 3 days. वो क्या है मैं अभी क्यों बताऊं? Let that be secret. Thank you.